What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DuviReacts. We back here with a new video. Video's called Adin Ross faked his entire career and nobody knew. Shit. She's about to get wild. Alright guys, you ready?
Adin Ross
Make sure to like and subscribe.
is one of, if not the biggest streamer of all time, being the 22nd most followed user in Twitch history, despite being banned for about 2 years. However, since the beginning of Adin's uprise in the streaming world, he's left tons of convincing evidence of possible viewbotting in his early days on Twitch. That, in combination with the fact that he's been hated by majority of the streaming community, begs the question if the success story of Adin Ross was calculated, and maybe even artificial. But before we get into Adin viewbotting, we first need to go back to before he blew up on Twitch. Adin Ross would begin streaming all the way back in November of 2018, playing NBA 2K and averaging about 50 viewers. During this time, he wouldn't take streaming too seriously, just doing the occasional one every here and there. Although, a notable factor from these early streams is that before ever booting up his first stream, Adin would have over 13,000 followers on the platform. But I'll touch more on that later. In early 2019, he would decide to take streaming more seriously, and would begin going live nearly every single day, averaging over 100 viewers on each stream. This year would ultimately set Adin up for what was to be his biggest year on the platform by far. Nearing the end of 2019, Adin would join be over 100 viewers on and would begin going. In early 2019, he would decide to take streaming more seriously, and would begin going live nearly every single day, averaging over 100 viewers on each stream. This year would ultimately set Adin up for what was to be his biggest year on the platform by far. Nearing the end of 2019, Adin would join a content group called Always Excelling. One of the people in this group went by the name of Bronny James, who Adin would eventually befriend after playing against him in a wager match on stream. Adin's relationship with Bronny would over time help him average more viewers and followers on every stream, and he would rise the ranks in the 2K world, having many viral streaming moments, including when he was even on call with LeBron James.
What's good, bro?
It's LeBron.
He said, "Is this LeBron?" Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nice meeting
Is this LeBron?
you, man.
Hey, nice meeting you.
Keep it going, all right?
Yeah, all right, bro. Hold on, bro. What the
As 2K would begin to die down in 2021,
Nah, that is a crazy moment. Crazy.
Adin realized that he needed to switch up his content if he wanted to stay relevant. Therefore, he would begin streaming himself doing e-dates, gambling, and also playing Grand Theft Auto 5. These streams would only make Adin more popular, as he would begin to average over 10,000 viewers on each stream and build a stronger and stronger community. This would become the most popular era of Adin Ross, as these new forms of content would allow him to show more of his personality, and would give him the opportunity to collaborate with bigger streamers and rappers. Adin would average well over 100,000 viewers during this era, and create viral content nearly every single day, clearly making a lot of money by just streaming himself on Twitch. However, it still wasn't enough. Even after what many considered Adin's peak on Twitch, he would still average around 50 to 100,000 viewers, and it was clear that he was making waves in the space. However, the decision he would make next would be his most shocking yet. Adin has always had complications with Twitch ever since he started blowing up on the platform.
Great content needs a great audience, like Stretch Armstrong needs to be stretched. Yeah!
Getting banned without clear reasoning, and just overall feeling like he wasn't being treated fairly, which he would bring up frequently on his stream.
What I will say is, it's a serious problem. It's inevitable to make a mistake on my stream. It's inevitable for me to break terms of service. It's not about if you're breaking TOS, you should punish this person without letting them know what the is wrong, like, and give them a crazy suspension. Why don't you maybe get on a call with them and say, hey, bro, you violated terms of service. You know, how do we fix it so next time it doesn't have to go that way? I'm gonna give you a warning. I'm not gonna ban you, don't worry, but we just gotta fix it. Because if it keeps happening, then we gotta take action. Why is that not the process?
These situations would over time make Adin more and more frustrated, and pressure him to ultimately leave Twitch altogether, creating a new platform with a couple crypto billionaires, which they would ultimately call Kick live streaming. This new site would ultimately spark waves in the world of social media, and Adin would allegedly sign a contract worth over $100 million. One of, if not the biggest contract in live streaming history, getting paid 5 figures per hour just to stream on the platform. Adin would bring his cult-like fanbase to the site, and continue to average over 50,000 viewers at any given moment. It was clear now more than ever that Adin Ross was one of, if not the biggest streamer of all time. With a cult-like fanbase of people that will follow him anywhere he goes, it looked like he was going to last in the live streaming world for a long time to come. Although, while doing some research for this video,
Adin's a GOAT, man. Adin's a GOAT. I know he gets a lot of hate for the things he says, but he's a GOAT. His come up is kind of crazy.
I stumbled across some evidence of
But let's see what this video has to say.
Adin Ross using an insane amount of view bots during his entire uprise of his streaming career. It's obvious that Adin Ross and literally every other Kick streamer view bots the hell out of their streams, even being confirmed by Adin himself, where he said that a large percentage of Kick is view botted.
I think we need a topic list. I'll bring one next week.
I think we need to talk about view bots in the industry as a whole.
I've been getting botted for 5 to 6 months on Kick. Non-stop, and that's not me doing it. I've DM'd them to try to fix that shit, and we gotta just figure out a way to show creator dashboard where each viewer is.
Despite this, Adin Ross has never specifically mentioned that he himself has view-botted his streams, and for the longest time, even I didn't expect Adin to have view-botted at all. However, if we go all the way back to when Adin Ross began streaming in 2018, he had over 13,000 followers. This is obviously very fishy, as having a large following before ever going live for the first time doesn't seem like organic growth. A common argument for this is that he already had a large following from something else. However, as far as we know, this wasn't the case. It's also important to note the extremely low amount of followers he was getting from each of his early streams. Even though his first stream he averaged 50 viewers, he didn't gain any followers whatsoever. You'd think that in this stream, after being live for even 30 minutes to 50 quote-unquote real viewers, he would at least be able to get 1 follower, but he neither gained nor lost any. Some people may believe this discrepancy was just a one-off thing. However, we noticed this trend continue for the next few streams. I also consider that, this might have just been a glitch in Twitch tracker, or maybe the site didn't go past where Adin started streaming all the way back in 2018. However, I checked Ninja's Twitch tracker, and it went all the way back to 2016 with accurate data, so I knew Twitch tracker wasn't the issue. In fact, this still isn't even the most convincing evidence that Adin view-botted all the way back when he started streaming, as in his earliest streams, the range for his average
Let me see if my camera died. Good, gang. We're good, gang. We're good. Back in the video.
max viewers is super suspicious. Typically, if you were averaging 100 real viewers, you would have a peak of around 120 to 200, if not more. This is because viewers are constantly fluctuating in and out of the stream, with the viewer count spiking at least 1 point throughout. Although, Adin's peak in viewership was only slightly higher than the average throughout his entire stream. In my opinion, this is the most convincing evidence that Adin view-botted in his early days. It makes it less and less believable that the viewers are real. I'm not saying that viewbotting is the craziest thing Adin Ross has done. However, if he actually did viewbot in his earliest days, it definitely helped him out a lot. And it also makes you think, if Adin Ross really did viewbot in his early days of streaming, why wouldn't he viewbot whenever he was at his peak? When he was averaging over 140,000 viewers, how many of those could have possibly been botted? I want to mention one last time, this is all just speculation. While there is a high likelihood that it's true, there's also a likelihood that it isn't. In fact, I wasn't even planning on making a video about Adin viewbotting in the first place. Initially, I was just going to be talking about his departure from Kick and how he's having issues getting unbanned on Twitch. However, after doing some research, I began noticing more and more discrepancies from when he started streaming. Ones that I thought were really interesting, so I decided to make a video. Regardless of all of this though, viewbotting is a major issue in the streaming world. Although, one thing that most people who viewbot think is that it's a surefire way to help grow their Twitch stream, as it will obviously make them higher on the the list. If they don't viewbot, someone else is going to do it anyways and reap the benefits. I want to make it clear that if any of you are thinking about viewbotting after watching this video, it definitely isn't a good idea, as if you get caught, you are likely going to get banned for a very long time, if not indefinitely, so do keep that in mind if you wanted to start viewbotting. However, if you did go on to enjoy this video, then do be sure to click the next one on screen to learn about how 3 people tried ruining Blackboy Max's career.
Alright, YouTube. I mean, it was a pretty good video. I mean, I don't see how he faked his career. Maybe he cheated. He didn't fake, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not fake. I mean, he is famous, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys, see you on the next video. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share. Peace.